cosmetic chaos. I always do this when I start my videos. Gotta wiggle that butt, I guess. I don't know. So, today I am coming to you with a first impression slash demo slash review of the Hard Candy. Whoa, sorry, that's shiny. Hard Candy Natural Eyes. So, this is supposed to be a dupe for one of the Too Faced Neutral Eyes palette, I believe it is. The reason I wanted to pick this up is because I had bought Hard Candy eyeshadows before. I'll insert a link or a photo somewhere of the one I bought. It's the ones that are like this wide and this thin. I honestly couldn't tell you the name of it, and it was just terrible. So I started seeing these on other YouTubers' channels, and people were raving about it, how it was a dupe, how it was so great, and it was just like you had to get it. So I did. I picked it up. So the back says, the Hard Candy Natural Eyes Eyeshadow Collection is your one-stop for a complete natural look. Includes 9 professionally coordinated neutral eyeshadows, our best-selling Eyes the Limit Long Wear Eyeshadow Primer, a mini Take Me Out liner in soy, and a dual-ended eyeshadow applicator, all housed in a reusable collectible tin. This palette also includes an instructional card with 3 start-to-finish natural looks appropriate for any occasion. So, the back does have the 3 looks on it. One thing I do notice is it is packaged almost identically to a Too Faced palette. So it's in a tin, just like Too Faced, has the 3 big neutrals and then 6 of the smaller shadows. The only difference is the Too Faced palettes don't have this. Even the little instruction card looks identical. And when you unfold it, it has the drawn instructions, and then on the other side it has the actual picture of the eye. So I've done a demo for you, which I will insert here and kind of give you my thoughts on a few things. This is what I mean about it looking identical. So this is the Too Faced packaging, and this is the Hard Candy. So when you open it, they're both magnetic, and that's the layout. So as you can see what I'm saying, this is the Hard Candy is a little bit smaller, but it's basically the same thing. And I'll just compare the 2 instruction books for you so you can see what I mean if you're not familiar with Too Faced. So there you go, Too Faced, Hard Candy. Same idea. It almost looks like it's from the same company, which if I'd done my research, I would know if it actually was or not. It could be. I've never tried the primer before, so I did use it in the demo. is just like any normal primer. I don't normally use eyeshadow primers. I use paint pots from MAC. I think it works better for me. So I'm gonna do a little bit of a wear test as well. So I'm gonna go out and do some running around, and when I come back, I will kind of give my thoughts on the longevity and the wear of the product. Okay, so I am back from my shopping and my running around. I've been gone for about 3-ish hours. I was outside playing with my dog. I was running around the mall, like straight up. I got sweaty, which is a good thing for a test. And this is the review of the primer. Just so you can see up close. There is no creasing. No creasing, no nothing, which is great. I haven't had a lot of experience with primers lately since my skin's been changing and I've gotten a little bit older because I've been using Soft Ochre and Paint Relief from MAC, the paint pots, for so long. So I am happy with the Wet n Wild primer. I've heard great things about it, and one thing I can tell you right off that I don't like about this is there's no obvious highlight. When I go and highlight my brow bone, I like a really like shimmery, like it's gotta have like something, like some sort of pop. And this guy here is supposed to be the highlight shade. Just stuck my finger in it. This one here is supposed to be the highlight shade, and it's just not light enough. If it was white, it would probably work great. But, meh, can't win them all. My favorite thing about this palette is it actually has drugstore mattes in it, and they're good. Like, they're good. So there's 4 mattes and 5 shimmers, so just to swatch the mattes for you. The top 3 are matte, and then the bottom left hand. So those are the mattes. And they are real great. They're smooth, they blend well, they're buttery, they are cool toned. So if cool tones don't work for you, probably wouldn't recommend this. But then you do have some warm tones in there to offset that anyway, so it still technically would work for you if you really wanted it. Get those swatches off me. And now I'm going to just swatch some of the shimmers. I had used this once before, just like for an everyday look. So those are the shimmers. And that guy there. Well, it definitely was worth the money. I paid $7.99 for it. My only thing that I would say is this shade down here does lack a little something. It's a little bit grittier than I would like. I used the little eyeliner on my waterline today. We'll let you know how it goes longevity wise. They sharpen it to a point of almost not being able to use it on your waterline. It was almost poking me in the eyeball and like cutting my skin open. So we need to dull that down a little bit, which is an easy fix. For $7.99, really you can't go wrong. It is definitely a close dupe for that Too Faced palette. Definitely the quality is better than I thought it was going to be, and I'm happy to say that the original Hard Candy shadow palette that I bought is nowhere even close to the same quality as this, like not even a little bit. Sorry. I had such a bad experience with that palette, and I was so disappointed in that palette. I've actually not bought anything else from Hard Candy since I bought that because I was so turned off of the brand. I just thought, how could they possibly release something like this? I had also bought Tiki that everybody was raving about, the bronzer, which is actually a highlight, and it didn't work for me either. So Hard Candy had really turned me off, but I'm back on it now. If you want to take a look on the blog, I also bought the smoky one, and I have a review up there and some swatches of that one. One thing I did notice as well is there is a lot of kick up. So when you put your brush in, it kicks up a lot of the product. So you are gonna lose a lot of product, but again, it's only $7.99 for the palette. So in the long run, if you were gonna buy this or the Too Faced, and the Too Faced kicks up a lot of product as well, you're still getting more bang for your buck with this one. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I hope everyone is having a fantastic week.